Hi, my name is Will and welcome to the Home series. Watching a great film reminds me of travelling. Going to a world completely different to your own, taking in new environments through all your senses. You go on new adventures, discover new sounds, and even find inspiration. And in many ways, a great film can do the same. For me, a true cinematic experience combines amazing sound with great cinematography. Sound can have just as much of an impact on the experience as the visuals on screen. Unfortunately, we can't always recreate the cinema-like experience from the comfort of our own homes. While TVs are looking fantastic these days and are able to recreate the stunning visuals we see in the cinema, there's one problem. TV speakers suck. Unless you've got one of these bad boys, but this will set you back a pretty penny. Fortunately, it is easier than ever to improve your home cinema experience. And today I'm going to share a few different options on how to do so. The easiest way to upgrade your home cinema is to add a soundbar. Soundbars are designed with TVs in mind. Their long rectangular shape is ideal for placing them in front of TVs. They come in all shapes and sizes and can really pack a punch. Fortunately, they don't take up too much space and quite often they're really easy to set up. Just plug your soundbar into your TV and bam, you should have a much better sound experience. Suddenly, voices are clearer and carry more weight to them. Sounds will feel bigger and fill the room. Upgrading to a soundbar might be enough for you. It really is a great way to improve your home cinema easily. But what if you're looking for a little bit more? The next choice would be between surround sound speakers or a subwoofer. Most modern systems allow you to add these wirelessly, so there is no need for all of those pesky wires. For my money, adding surround sound speakers would be my first choice for an upgrade. Adding surround sound speakers creates a new level of immersion. It feels as if you're hearing sounds from all directions. With just a soundbar, you could tell that sound was directed directly at you. But with surround sound speakers, it feels as if you're in a bubble of sound. You can now hear voices, footsteps, and little secret sounds you didn't even know were there before. This all adds up to a more immersive cinematic experience. You've had the sweet taste of surround sound. But there's one thing missing. With a soundbar and surround sound combined, you now have an immersive cinematic experience. But you don't quite feel the emotion or the weight of the sound. Now it's time to add a subwoofer. A subwoofer is a powerful tool to further enhance your home cinema. A subwoofer adds oomph and texture to everything you watch. You're no longer watching a film, but you're feeling it. Quite often, soundbars will come bundled with either surround sound speakers or subwoofers, so this is a great way to save yourself a little bit of money up front. So that was the first and arguably most convenient way to improve your home cinema system. The next option is to use a set of speakers you might already own. For example, you or a family member might already have a music system, and this can be used to drastically improve the sound of your TV. Let's take a bookshelf speaker, for example. This can be very easily plugged in to your TV system. Most speakers require an amplifier to power them. Most modern amplifiers will allow you to plug your speakers directly into the TV. Even if you don't have a music system, I think this is a great option to go for, as it serves as both a great music system and an amazing way to improve your TV sound. Using bookshelf speakers as a home cinema gives you great stereo separation. What this means is that you'll have a clear distinction of sounds coming from the left side or from the right side. If you already own a pair of speakers, then this option could be a no-brainer. But even if you don't, for a little bit more money than a soundbar, or sometimes even less, this can give you a really impressive home theatre experience. Just remember, for many speakers you might need to buy an amplifier to power them, so factor this into your decision. Depending on your brand of speaker and amplifier, your upgrade options might be limited. You should be able to add a subwoofer and in some cases add surround sound speakers too. For a deeper dive on how to get started with a system like this and for some recommendations, keep an eye out for a future video. So we've talked about soundbars and also using your own music system, but there's one last option I'd like to talk about. If you really want to go all out, you can go for a traditional home theatre system. These systems are for those that don't want to compromise, want ultimate flexibility in their system, and don't mind that it's a little bit more complicated to set up. For this, you'll need a multi-channel AV receiver, and then It's up to your own imagination how far you want to take it. You can have a 5.1 channel system, a 7.1 channel system, or go to the next level and get an Atmos system, where sound bounces off the ceiling to give you overhead sound effects. I'll have a separate video where I talk about Dolby Atmos and how it's changing the film and music industry. With the convenience of the first two options, I can only really recommend this final option for true film aficionados and those with the luxury of space. This option can get very expensive and very messy, as quite often you'll need cables spanning the length of your room. I know I've only really touched the tip of the iceberg here, but I wanted to share the different home theatre options that are out there and how each one provides a slightly different experience for you. Please keep an eye out for future videos, as there's so much more to come. In the meantime, if you want to check out some soundbar recommendations, have a look in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any suggestions for future videos or just have some questions, please feel free to post a comment below. And a like and subscribe would be amazing. I'll see you next time.